F1 is so popular in these parts now that we race here 3 times a year, but let's give full respect to COTA, or the Circuit of the Americas if you prefer, which laid the foundations for it. It still remains the United States Grand Prix. We're racing then today in Travis County, Texas, around the 20 corners of the wonderful Circuit of the Americas. We'll be reaching speeds around 200 miles per hour here today, and there are plenty of good opportunities to pass, especially through the 2 DRS zones into turn 1 and the long back straight into turn 12. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Oscar Piastri lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Lawson, Charles Leclerc and Hamilton, Verstappen, Sainz, Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg, Albon, Bortoleto, Fernando Alonso and Tsunoda, Stroll, Colapinto, Ollie Behrman and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Pierce, Gasly, Hayes and Isaac Hadjar rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Welcome to the commentary box overlooking the circuit. I'm Alex Jakes, and joining us for the race today is Naomi Schiff. Well, it's an excellent sprint yesterday, but we're back to the usual format now. How do they continue what they started? Not their finest performance yesterday. How do they bounce back today? Now, those final hours before a race, did you have a routine?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race, but I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-kart,
All right, I love you, Naomi, but you said that during the sprint.
Right,
we don't need to hear the same. They're running out of voice. They've run out of voice lines, so they had to run through like 3 different questions for him to ask Naomi before she answered one.
Don't let me down.
That was weird. You don't realize how repetitive these intros are until you listen to them every round for a full season. God, I hope they add some new ones with the 26 DLC. Race strategy's got us doing the one stop. But then the alternate's got us doing the rainbow strategy. Do we go aggressive and do the 2-stop? You know what? For the sake of entertainment, let's be aggressive and go the 2-stop. So I'm sure the McLarens and Russell are going to start on the mediums. I know the McLarens definitely will because they always seem to tend towards the 1-stop because they just, I don't know, are fucking magically able to make the tyres last. Don't ask me how. Making a fucking set of mediums last 17 laps in Baku. Give me a fucking break. But yeah. So we're going to go aggressive. We're going to go the 2-stop. Five red lights. Not as good a start as the sprint.
The energy store's depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
That wasn't great. That was a stupid out there. I didn't want to go that deep. I think we're 3 wide. All right, not the ideal start. We've basically almost crashed twice, making silly overtakes. So we need to lock in now, try and
Can now use DRS.
run these
DRS
McLarens
now
down.
available.
We're basically on just full push. Well, that's not gone well. Shit. His tires are already not great. This was a bad idea.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Okay, Liam, we're seeing a lot of tyre wear at the moment. Please try and look after them.
Okay.
Box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop. Okay, one stop to go. Just one stop left in this strategy.
No, that didn't work. Alright. Let's try and make with something of this. Hopefully that disastrous first stint hasn't completely botched our race. Alright, 16 seconds off the nearest car.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
At least we're making good progress. Catching our teammate. Caught him by 3.4 seconds that last lap.
Okay, Liam, we've got some clear track around us now, so let's use it and make this next lap a quick one. Let's go.
Catching our teammate hand over fist now.
Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
Almost 4.5. Took 4.5 seconds out of Hadjar that last lap. Oh, what the fuck? Don't like it when the game freezes and then tries to rip the wheel out of my hands. him. He fell out of DRS. Unlucky. Was Bortoletto and Hayes having a diddle ding dong? Broke really early there. I didn't want to get involved in Hayes and Bortoletto's little stoush. Happy just to grab the Alpine for now. I'm just going to grab both of them. Cheeky little double overtake there. Next up is Yuki. Be careful over that rise to come over the little lip. Oh, don't turn in on me, Franco. That's 2 double overtakes in a row down there. I think there hasn't been a great deal of field spread so far. And everyone jumping onto the hards. Everyone that's one-stopping now. Which I think is pretty much everyone.
Okay, Isaac's coming in for his stop now.
These mediums are still pretty good. So I'm sort of corrected to
We're approaching
18th
the pit
currently.
window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, Liam, your lap times are all over the place right now. We've got to have consistency. Come on, we can do better than this.
Copy.
It's going to want me to pit the end of lap 17. What are we at? 40% on the right rear. %36% on the left rear. 46% rather. That's probably not going to be a bad idea. I should have tyre delta over everyone. The problem is I won't have truck position. Driver in front.
Russell's ahead of you now. Time last lap, 1:39.9. And gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old.
The Russell's on fresh hards and I'm still reeling him in. See what the delta's like this lap. What are we, 51 on the left rear is our worst tyre. I have to be careful here.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
Copy.
Alright, so George was actually slightly quicker than us that lap. By slightly quicker, I mean he was 0.02 of a second quicker than us. He's on fresh hards. I'm on old mediums. And he was only quicker than me through the first sector.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Yeah, 57 on the left rear. Good time to box, methinks. Where are we going to come out? Come out P12 currently. So who's that? Leclerc. Around Charles Leclerc. Around that group. Well, Charles Leclerc's got like an 8-second buffer behind him between him and Ollie Behrman. Probably should be looking at my screen instead of the timing tower.
Pit now, pit now. Okay, don't worry about that target for now. Let's just focus on this pit stop. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Alright, so this is our race now. Whatever we make up now, that's it. I think anyone else is stopping after this. There's no one ahead. Don't know what Hamilton's doing. Driver in front.
Okay, Hulkenberg just ahead. Push, push. Okay, gap ahead, 1.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 5 laps old, and the time last lap, 1 minute 38.8.
So I've got about a 5-lap delta on a lot of the cars in front of me because I think all these guys sort of pitted around a similar time. Oh, far out, come on. Just lit it up on the fucking green concrete.
Okay, Liam, Hulkenberg ahead. They're holding us up now, so let's please try and get past as soon as possible and get on with our race. Push, push.
Fewer updates.
Copy that. Okay, really, really good. You hit that target nicely. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's keep it clean.
That cost us time. Annoying. Game freezing randomly is not helping either. Probably got 8 laps this time by. Alonso's 3.4 up the road. We've got tyre delta on everyone in front, but I don't know how high we're going to be able to get. Just going to have to drive the wheels off this thing and see, I guess. Lucky we've got 3 cars in front, so that's 10th, 9th, and 8th. Hopefully we can catch up and make short work of them. Like Alonso and Ocon are battling up ahead. That works in our favour. Would have liked for them to battle a little bit more, but it's like Ocon concedes and Alonso's on his way up the road. That's right, we reeled Ocon in by 3 seconds that lap. So we've certainly got pace on the cars in front. Fucking. Oh man, if that's not going off a track and gaining an advantage, I don't know what is. It's turned in too late and the thing just doesn't stick in the dirty air. Don't think Ocon will come back at us. Nah, that's fine. Back into the points. And every point's going to count in the battle for third in the driver's title. We've got 6 to go this time by. We can at least get to Leclerc. I don't know if we'll get any further than that. Because I don't think these hards are exactly going to fall off the cliff for these guys in front of us. They're only 2 or 3 laps younger. I get a free pass. I didn't see anything. Alright, that's 9th. How am I doing PBs right now? All right, we got Leclerc and Albon in front that we can see. What do we got? 5 to go? Yep, 5 laps to go. I'm still doing PBs somehow. I don't know. Four to go, and we must be just out of Leclerc's DRS. As he makes a move on Albon. That's a corner cut. That's the NASCAR line through there. All right, Sainz is now, I think, with 3 to go. Let's dive bomb Charles. Don't know if we'll get to Hamilton. Driver in front.
Sainz ahead.
Okay, good to know. Thought about dive bombing him there. Oh, the understeer. Hamilton is 8 seconds up the road with 2 laps to go. Just a touch out of reach, I think. All right, final lap. All right, P6.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Oh,
I enjoyed that.
it was good fun driving back through the field. I would have preferred to not have to do it. But that was a little self-inflicted there.
He'd won a sprint before, but now it's time for Grand Prix success. Oscar Piastri takes the win.
Such an important victory at this stage of the season. Any points you can achieve to go towards the table is really going to mean a lot to the team. So well done as they prepare for the end of the season.
Oh, that's not going to help us overtake him for third in the driver's standings.
Well, another edition of the podcast is complete. We wander from the cool-down room to celebrate things on the Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who's joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So, race result for the USA Grand Prix. And it's Oscar Piastri taking the win. Lando Norris and Max Verstappen joining him on the podium. George Russell P4, Lewis Hamilton a welcome return to form in P5. Myself P6, Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, Alex Albon and Fernando Alonso rounding out the top